right, y'all, we are going to make a ravioli lasagna. I know it sounds really good, right? I found this recipe on TikTok, and I think Nicole has done it on all recipes. I'm not too terribly sure, so, you know. Anyway, I will have all the ingredients linked in the description box. You can, now, of course, as Mama Mel would say, any recipe is just a guide. We're going to tweak it and make it April's recipe, and then when you do it, you tweak it and make it your recipe, okay? So that way it's unique and it's catered to you. And then you can tell everybody you came up with it. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm telling all of y'all. So we need some Italian sausage, some spaghetti sauce of your choice, some cheese ravioli. I know I've got a big bag and it's probably too much. Parmesan cheese, mozzarella cheese. That's what I like in my lasagna. Now, if you wanted to add the cottage cheese and egg, or ricotta cheese and egg, or whatever, and layer your lasagna like so, then by all means, do you. Did I say that right? Just do you, okay? So, I got my little pot here getting hot. Can you see this pot okay? Let me turn you a little bit. And then we're just going to use a tin pan. You know, these are my fine and fancy dishes. So this is what we're going to use. I will spray it, but we're going to put some sauce down the bottom. You know, layer your lasagna. The only thing that you're not using is the lasagna noodles. The ravioli is going to substitute as your lasagna noodles. So first things first, we need to get this sausage cooking. Like I said, if you don't want to use Italian sausage, use your favorite ground beef. If you don't want to use ground beef, use turkey. If you don't want to use any meat, by George, don't. If you want to make this, have the meat in it, and you just layer the sauce, and then you layer cheese, because you can buy beef ravioli, then do so. Do whatever sets your fancy. All right. So I'm just going to get this cooking, browning. As soon as my Italian sausage gets done, I will add in the onion, saute it a little bit with some seasonings. I don't like to add my seasonings like the garlic powder, onion powder, all that stuff until my sausage is almost done, or any type of meat. I know a lot of people say start out doing that. I'm not. We're going to start out browning the meat, then add stuff in. So as soon as this gets done, we'll start layering. Easy peasy, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, see you guys in a few minutes. My sausage is starting to get done, finally. It has been like 75 hours. Not really, but it feels like that. Because it takes this burner forever and 15,000 years to get hot. So I'm going to sprinkle in some garlic powder. If you have fresh garlic, you can use it. I do, but I'm not fussing with it. Some Italian seasoning, just because, you know, the Italian in me wants more. That was probably a lot more. And some onion powder. Again, I'm going to add in these onions over here. Just a few of them, not all of them, because I need it for another recipe. But just half of it. Now we're just going to let the onions cook until they're translucent. See, it gives all those flavors time to marry. And then we'll work on the assembly line after I throw all the sausage and onions out of the pot, okay? You got to make sure you do that. That helps add to the flavor of it, okay? As long as you make sure you make a mess. Okay, I think my sausage is almost done. The onions are okay because they're going to continue to cook as we do the rest of this. Here's my concern. I love sauce, but not everybody, like me, they don't like a lot. They may not like a lot of sauce. I'm going to start off with one jar. Let's see. I'll use this. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with 2 jars. Just because we're putting pasta and that pasta will absorb some of that sauce. And this does have a little bit of meat in it. I got to rinse out these jars. Oh yeah, I like that much better. Okay, this doesn't have to get bubbly hot. Now, if you didn't like to water yours down and you wanted to reduce it by a little bit, you probably could, but I'm okay with it being just like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in some of that mozzarella and Parmesan cheese. Just so it has some of that flavor in there. Oh yeah. Okay, and we are going to mix this in with it. I'm going to turn this off. Whoops. I'm going to add some of this to the bottom of the dish just to kind of like coat it. Let's see, make sure you can see me. Yeah. Now, if you wanted to put mushrooms in this, you could. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with adding bell peppers and, you know, anything like that, but you do it however you want to. All right, and then we're just going to take our ravioli and just lay it in here. Whoops, turn it this way. So we're looking at getting 5 across, pretty much. And if you want to overlap them, I don't see why it would be a bother. Perfect. And then we're going to layer with some more sauce. Sprinkle with some cheese. And then sprinkle with some Parmesan. And repeat the process. And this will be the last layer, so we'll see how far we get. I was a little concerned that this was going to be a little too much, but I think it's going to do just fine. All done. Good. Oh, one left over. Where do we stick it? Just put it right in there. Got it pretty clean. I don't think I'm gonna have enough sauce. It's plenty. It's gonna be plenty, right? No matter what, it's enough. Top it with some more mozzarella. We're gonna bake this covered for about 30 minutes, and then we'll uncover it for 15 minutes, so a total of 45 minutes. I am going to try to tint this just a little bit. There we go. And I know it's going to boil over. On this, it goes in the oven 350 for 30 minutes, and then the last 15 minutes we'll take the tinfoil off of it for additional total 45. Y'all, does this look good or what? Oh my. This looks delicious. I can't wait to taste it. All right, I'm gonna get this little corner over here. Look here. I'm glad I went with 2 cans of sauce because that pasta really soaked it up. Let's see what it tastes like. Oh, you know what we could use? A little freshly grated Parmesan cheese. I guess I should have saved a little bit to put on top of it. I wasn't thinking. I never think about presentation. I need to really work on that. That's really good. That Italian sausage gives it that good flavor. It's really, really good. Well, there you have it. I hope this video put some yummy and tummy and a smile in your heart. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.